For over 2 decades, we focused on one philosophy, the 10 life values. A system that helps us examine our lives, our vision, our leadership. Our products and our services are exclusively for men, all men. The ones who teach and mentor our kids, maintain our livestock and grow our food, make and repair our products, saves us from catastrophe, and protect our nation. The 10 life values are woven into every product and service we create. Because at the end of the day, our vision is to see all men from every community equipped with the appropriate processes and the necessary tools to be excellent fathers and the best version of themselves they can be.
Hey all my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel, where we embrace our femininity, increase our womanly values, and celebrate our brothers. So join me on our feminine journey to learn, heal, and grow. Hey my Crimsonites, how we doing? How is everybody? Go ahead and get the you gotta get the likes up. You go bam, 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 bam. See how I do? Hey everybody! Thank you for putting the glossary link. For those of you who do not understand all of my lingo, if you look up and scroll up just a little bit, my mod, It's Me C, put the link to the Black Manosphere glossary. We did indeed put a glossary together of terms that is used on this channel and around the space. So if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, you're mystified as to a certain word or what I mean by that, the glossary actually has all of those terms in it. So definitely pick up your copy of the Manosphere glossary. Okay. So we got some things to talk about today, people. I see all of my wonderful people here. My wonderful sisters. Thank you, Philip. I wasn't 5 minutes late. How I was 5 minutes late? You know, when that music started is when I'm here. But I appreciate your super chat though. I gotta be on time. Okay. We'll be on time. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about why black women don't like being asked what they bring to the table. Let's just kick the door down. Let's just kick the door down. Thank you, Ruminant. She doesn't know. She doesn't answer this question. She doesn't answer this question because she doesn't intend on giving you anything. Want to let that sink in. She doesn't answer the question because she doesn't intend on giving you anything that you want in a relationship. She argued, see, this is why she get upset with the question or get a smart mouth with the question. The smart mouth or the upsetness that you ask the question is a deflection away from the fact that she didn't answer it and can't answer it truthfully. Can't answer it truthfully. Because the truth is that she doesn't intend on bringing you anything to this relationship. Okay, so I apologize for being late and disrespecting the time of my audience. I'll do my best not to be late anymore. Okay? Okay. So she doesn't intend to give you anything, and she can't say that truthfully. She can't say that. She know whatever she doesn't understand about the right answer, she know that's the wrong answer. That's the wrong answer, and she knows it. Because let's clarify what the question is. The question is, really, what do you intend to do for me in the relationship? What do you intend to do for me in this relationship? Because we already know what you expect me to do for you. You expect me to give you 4 P's. You expect me to give you provision, problem solving, protection, and procreation. That's what you expect me to do for you. You expect me to pay for stuff. You expect me to pay bills and do this and cater to you and take you out and treat you right and treat you nice and talk to you a certain way and be there for you and support you in all kinds of different ways. We know what you expect. But what do you intend to give me in return for me doing that? Because we do realize that relationships are two-way streets. You do realize that, right? Relationships are two-way streets, or at least they supposed to be. So I'm supposed to get something, and you supposed to get something. We're mutually supposed to get something we want or something we need out of this relationship. So that's number one. She doesn't intend to give you anything that you need out of this relationship. Because in her mind, the relationship only flows one way. That's from the man to herself. She doesn't intend that anything should flow her to him. Why should I give you anything? Aren't you a man? See, this is the backwards thinking. Aren't you a man already? Shouldn't you have everything? Then why do you need me to give you anything? And see, that's where the backwardness comes in at. Because it lets you know where her valuation is at in her mind. We'll get to that later. She doesn't have anything but external and masculine things to bring to the table, if that. And we're talking about, thank you, Karen, we're talking about a woman who went to school to get some type of education, to get some type of profession that was going to give her some money. So if she's able to go to school, get a job, get some money, and that money be a decent amount of money annually, she'll say she's bringing that to the table. However, the problem with that, there's a couple of problems with that. The couple of problems with that is that, first of all, that's masculine. You're looking for him to bring that to the table. Why do he need you to bring it to the table? That's what you're looking for from him, right? Here's the other part of that. Mentioning your money and that you bring it to the table is all cap. That's just cap. Because if he tell you, okay, pull all your money into the one account that's mine, since you brought your money to the table, that must mean you trying to get the money used for the support of the family and support of the unit and support of the vision, right? So you take your money and you put it in this account that I have access to, right? And see, if he tell you to take your money and put your money in the pot that he can get to, now you got a problem. Now you butt her. Why you want my money? What you bring it up for? If he ain't supposed to be asking for your money, what you bring it up for? So then evidently your money is not part of what's put on the table then, because you're not trying to spend it to the benefit of everybody. You want your money to yourself. So it ain't on the table then, because the things that are on the table are what's supposed to be beneficial to everybody, not just you. So you talking about what kind of degree you got, and then talking about what kind of money you got. Thank you, Chris B. And then talking about what kind of house you own. See, and that means you putting that on the table. So then that means if you're putting that on the table, then he can benefit from that. But you don't want him to benefit from that, because then you'll start questioning his masculinity and his manhood about money. If you got so much money, why you want my money? Because you told me about your money. Stop telling me about stuff you don't intend for me to take part in. Speaking on that, if you do have money and you trying to be in a marriage with this man, why is your money not available? Riddle me that. Riddle me that, Batman. If indeed you're talking about a relationship and a marriage and you have money, why isn't that money available to your husband? Why you keeping it? Because you got one foot in, one foot out? Because you plan on escaping at some point? Because God forbid he benefit off of something that you do? Because again, like I said before, the relationship flows one way. From him to her, the money flow from his pocket to her hand, not the other way around. Really, it's the other way around. From your pocket to his hand. Because let's break that down. Let's break that down. If you married this man, why are you so reticent about what to give and what not to give in this relationship? You don't trust the man that you allowed to choose you? You don't trust that man? Why are you married to this man? If you don't trust this man, you don't trust his judgment, you don't trust what he's going to do, why are you here? in this relationship. Because the reality is that if you've got a man that you trust and this man has leadership, system, order, and structure, when you put the money in the pot, he's not going to X you out of the benefit of the money. He's not going to boot you out of that. He's not going to take your money and then he live high on the hog and you on the street somewhere, but yet you married to this guy, but you can't get no benefit out of nothing. He just takes your stuff and then you don't see it anymore and then you don't benefit. That's not how that goes, goof nut. What he's gonna do is actually pull all of that stuff together and he's going to build with that. Something that you benefit off of too. He gonna build what you benefit off of as well. It's not just for his personal benefit, it's for yours. See, it's for the benefit of all. He's selfless. That's part of male nature. He's selfless. He's going to think about the benefit of his family, not just him. I'm going to tell y'all something else y'all not going to like about marriage. About the reality, the spiritual realities, and the concrete physical realities of marriage. Put a 1 in the chat if you want to hear some hard truth that I realized after 20 years of it. Put a 1 in the chat if you want to know. I got 429 people watching. 248 people got a bam, 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 bam. You gotta you gotta get the likes up. You gotta So you gotta get the likes up. I'm gonna tell you a hard truth about the reality of marriage. When you get married, not the dude that you're shacking up with, not the dude that slide by at 2 a.m. in the morning and smash. I'm talking about the marriage. When you get married, you and all that you have belong to your husband. Gender studies class don't teach you that. Teach you the opposite of that. When you are married, you, your person, your sexuality, your body, your thinking, your worldview, your spiritual alignment, your money, your education, your car, your house, belong to your husband. I say, whoa, Crimson Q, you going too far. Going too far, Crimson Q. I was with you till you said that. Crimson Q, what is you talking about? I'm still my own person. You still your individual human being. Ain't nobody doing a science experiment. But this is why it's so important to make sure that you are equally yoked. What does that mean? That's not talking about money. Thank you, my love is divine. Thank you again, Karan. That's not talking about money. When we're talking about equally yoked, that means before you enter into this marriage or accept this man's proposal to marry you, you have to be on one accord spiritually with this man, mentally with this man. You have to share his vision. You have to agree with his vision. You have to agree. Your life path must be going in the same direction as this man, or else it falls apart. See, too many people don't ask these questions. They just get enamored by the sex, or the women get dollar signs if the dude got money, or he gets hearts in his eyes because she fine, or whatever the situation may be, and nobody goes several layers deeper than that to ask the hard questions about where your life trajectory is going. What's your world view on stuff? What's your spiritual view? And the reason why don't nobody ask these questions is because the majority of people are subscribed to the lost value system, where things like spiritual, health, family, appearance, and dwelling are of no importance unless it is monetized. And things like wealth, leisure, profession, education, and mobility are put at the top. And this is why your marriage failed. This is why your relationship failed, because you only asked about what kind of money he had in his bank balance, but you didn't ask if he was spiritually bankrupt. That's what you didn't ask. That's what didn't enter your mind. That's what you didn't care to talk about. You wanted to know what kind of car he drove, but you didn't want to know about what kind of mental health he had. You want to know about what kind of education he got, but you didn't want to know what his viewpoints are on family stuff. You're too busy thinking and valuing this man on money. You also value yourself based on money, based on wealth. This is why when women got a few dollars, they throw it up in a man's face. Well, I got some money. What do that make? Did that make you a better woman? While we talking about being part of the lost value system, there's no truth in her. With spirituality at the bottom, you haven't figured out who you were as a woman outside of whatever money or whatever it is, material things that you think you got or think that you want. You've never taken the time out to sit and contemplate, introspect, think about who you are. When I take that lace front off of you, when them nails ain't done, when your face ain't beat, who are you? Who are you at the core of your being? You don't even know. That's why it upsets you so much when folks ask what you gonna bring to the table. You don't even got sense enough to name your internal qualities as the qualities that you bring in. You don't got sense enough to tell him these are my internal feminine qualities, because you don't know your feminine qualities. You ain't got enough sense to tell him, instead of getting mad, tell him, I'm here for you. I'm the tool in your right hand. What you need me to do to support you is what I'm going to do. I bring a helpful, supportive attitude to you. I bring my healthy, positive, feminine energy to you. This is something you don't have and that you can't produce. And when I say I'm the tool in your right hand, that mean everything. When you tell me your vision, I see it too. And I begin to work with you, not against you, to achieve that vision. My purpose of being your wife is to help you not only achieve the things of this world, but to achieve the spiritual height also. See, building is not just limited to the money, the houses, the cars, the property, the clothes, and the trips. It's not just limited to that. Building is what go on the inside. I'm here to build your legacy for you. Any children we have, I understand they're your children, and I will treasure them as such. That don't mean you not a mama. That don't mean them kids don't love you and recognize who you are. That just means you know whose children they are. And that actually helps you treat them with the respect and the honor that bringing your husband's legacy into this world deserve. Y'all ain't hearing me today. You don't know what your feminine attributes are. That's what you get mad at. It's not enough to just come and you cute. And half of you ain't that. Half of you ain't cute. Y'all want to act like you cute. Half of you ain't even that. So you really need to knock it off. Because you want to show up like you cute. And half of y'all is a 3.5 on your best day. Knock it off. Knock it off. Coming through, you got a big butt, but you also got a booty do. Y'all know what a booty do is, right? Thank you, Drawya. Y'all know what it is. Your stomach stick out more than your booty do. You rolling up with a big booty and a booty do. Talking about you are the table. You might be the size of a table, ma'am, but you're not a table. You can't push yourself away from the table, but that does not make you one with the table. Okay? Need you to understand that. And it's a good start. It's a good start that you come cute if you are cute. That you come fit, that show that you feel some type of pride in yourself. You know, you take some type of pride in what you look like and how you representing and things of that nature. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. You dress well. You keep your hair nice. You keep your body nice. You keep your clothes nice. That's wonderful. I'm not saying nothing wrong with that. Because trust and believe, I do not just dress up for my shows. I am dressed nicely every day. Even when I'm sitting around the house. I'm going to digress a little bit. Since we talking about relationships and tables and what you bring. Stop getting done up to go outside and looking like who done it and what for while you in your house. Stop doing it. See, I'm going to try to give y'all ladies some game. Y'all need some game. It's fine that you want to look your best. When you step outside of the house, that's wonderful. Thank you, Vincenzo. Thank you, 39 Deanna. That's wonderful that you want to look your best when you go outside. You definitely should represent yourself and your man and your family the best possible way. That is appearance value, and I agree with that 100%. But stop sliding around the house looking like a whole tornado hit just you. He don't want to see that either. It's okay to lounge. You ain't got to be dressed to the nines in the house, but make sure your house clothes, I can't say your name out loud, but thank you. Make sure your house clothes is nice. Make sure your lounge clothes is cute. It's a bunch of these little websites, these little Fashion Nova sites. It's a site called Shein. It's a site. They sell little cute little, little dresses and little, just lounge dresses and stuff. Little lounge sets. Nothing too, done. Nothing too ridiculous. It keep you comfortable, but yet cute. You had your little shirts and you had your little dress for the house. I got outside dresses and I got house dresses. Not your grandmama's house dress. I mean a dress I wear in the house. Thank you, Carl. I mean, I have pretty dresses that I just wear in the house. I have my little cute little shoes because I don't wear outside shoes in my house either. So my shoes are I'm either have inside shoes that I only wear on the inside or, some cute little house shoes. If you're going to wear little cute little flip-flops inside, get you some cute little flip-flop comfortable, that you just wear in the house. Because I don't walk around my house in outside shoes. That's nasty. Get your flow nasty. Well, I got some little cute little footies, and you know how to do it. I always smell nice. I don't just smell nice when I walk outside. I smell like light blue right now. I'm not going back outside today. And y'all can't smell me. But when I jump in and out of the shower, I gotta put perfume on. So when your husband come in and he hug you, you smell like, ooh, what is that? And you somewhere smelling like Victoria's Secret. You understand what I'm saying? It's all right to be comfortable, but you got to be cute. You can't always have your hair all over the place and stuff like that. If you're in between styles, go ahead, push your hair back into a little ponytail. Do something cute to it. It only take you about an hour or so. And do something cute to it, If you got some hair on your head. I know some of you might be challenged with that. But usually it's hyenas that don't got no edges. Most of the good sisters that I know have edges and y'all have hair just like I do because we don't do stupid stuff to get traction alopecia. So, you got a little hair to throw on, you know what I'm saying? You can put it back in a ponytail or twist it up or whatever you do to it. It's usually hyenas that's part of the edgeless empire. Shout out to Ronan for that one. The edgeless oracles. We don't rock with edgeless oracles. Okay, most of the the lionesses I know, we got hair. You understand? Whether we wearing a wig or some braids or something, like when we take that hair down, we have hair. You understand? Let's talk about, thank you, Georgia Pizza, you down. Let's talk about when she get mad and she can't bring up her education and her money because this is a broke bum chick. The bums get mad too. The bum chicks get mad at the question as well. Okay? Thank you, Percy. I'm in Chicago, beloved. The bum chicks get mad too. They get mad because they bummy. And they know they don't got no table. They ain't got no table in their house. So they know they ain't bringing nothing to no tables. So she get, boy, what you talking about? Bring something to the table. I am the table. And you know you want this. She'll point to her sexuality. See, the one that went to college and school and got money, she'll point to her money, which is masculine. The broke bum chick will point to her sexuality because in her mind, she doesn't have another value. She doesn't have another value. That's why she get upset and start talking about her sexual prowess. How she can give you this and do this to you and do that to you, have your toes throwing up gang signs and all this other kind of stuff. This is what she do. The bum. She get mad, then she start talking about her sex. But the only problem with talking about your sex is he got that the first day he met you, you little jump off. He trying to ask you, what else do you do? Because we done that. So what else do you have aside from that? I mean, that's cool. That's good. I like that. But what else is it? What other value do you have? Why are we talking about value and women's value? I'm sorry for digressing so much. Thank you, Miss Sailor. I sound like a sweetie. But why are we talking about? I'm going to digress a little bit. Since we talking about value and since we talking about sexual market value and stuff like that. Trying to keep a dude waiting for sex is silly. And I'm gonna explain why I'm saying that. Thank you, Philip. Thank you again, Philip, sweetheart. I'm gonna tell you why I'm saying that. Because for right now, I'm kind of putting my religious beliefs in suspension to say this thing. And I hope you understand it. Not having sex with him does not make him see your value if he don't already see it. I'm going to repeat that. A lot of y'all have a tendency to try to make a guy that you real interested in wait on sex because you trying to show your other qualities, which is nothing wrong with you trying to show your other qualities. However, he gotta see them qualities. Just the simple fact of you not having sex with him doesn't make him see value in you if he don't see value in you. I don't care how long you make him wait. I don't care if you do 1 month, 9 months, 60 days, 90 days. I don't care what you do. I don't care what you do. Because he's either going to try to finesse you out of it or he going to say, forget it, girl, I don't want it. And go ahead on somewhere and get it from, because if you want, the next one will. If a man sees value in you as a woman, then he see it. And then it doesn't matter when you have sex. Because he already sees the value in you. He already see that. Do you understand? Now, if you like me and you have some spiritual guidelines about sex. I'm not talking about that. But I know that there are women listening to me who may or may not have a strict spiritual system about that. But if you don't, listen, if he don't see your value, then he ain't never gonna see it, whether you have sex with him or not. Because men know right away what kind of woman you are to him, where he wants you in his life. And where he wants you in his life is indicative of whether or not he sees value in you. This a little bit off the point, but I felt like you needed to, somebody, I don't know who need to hear that, but somebody need to hear that. If he see value in you, if you're a valuable woman to him, I'm telling you, you can do that real quick and he won't care. He won't see you as a whore. He won't. Because he already see value in you as a woman. So immediately you're not a whore to him. You weren't a whore to him when he saw you. Because when he saw you and met you, talked to you, that's not the vibe that he got. He didn't get that vibe. And that's not what he sees when he looks at you. He doesn't see just a piece of sex. He doesn't see that. He sees a woman. He sees the whole woman. Thank you, RG. Okay? And just this another thing. This don't apply to everybody. This don't apply to every woman that do this. But a lot of times, the ones that be trying to make dudes wait, them be the hoes. I had to tell you that. I had to keep that 100. Not everybody, but a lot of times, the women that's trying to make dudes wait and wait and wait and wait and wait, she be the hoe. Because she making him wait. That don't mean she not having no sex. That don't mean she ain't with somebody. She just ain't giving it to him. Because she trying to make him see value in her beyond that. But you really ain't got no value beyond that. Because you throwing it everywhere. Okay? So I just needed to keep that 100 with y'all today. Now let's move in on some ways to turn this thing around. In order to turn this stuff around, you got to try to understand what men need and want out of relationships. I'm going to repeat that. In order to mitigate this foolishness, you got to try to learn what men actually need and want from a woman in the relationship. Whether you are in a relationship right now, you broke up, or whatever the case may be, I want the ladies to think about your relationship, whether it's current or past or whatever. I want the ladies to think about your relationship. Think about, are you giving him what he say he need and want, or are you giving him what you say he need and want? Because there's a difference. Are you giving him what he said he needs and wants, or are you been giving him what you say he need and want. When was the last time you listened to your man about what he wanted and what he needed out of you? And when he said what he wanted and what he needed out of you, did you argue about it? Did you try to say why you couldn't do it or why you shouldn't have to? And did you get to talking about how you couldn't meet that standard? Or did you listen, sit down, listen, and really internalize what he said and then try to actually work to give him that? How many of you listen to your man? This is how y'all lose y'all men. Even if you didn't already lose them, sometimes your marriage is rocky and you don't know why. You ain't sat down to examine why your marriage is rocky. You don't know why every other time seem like it's some type of strife, or seem like it's some type of negativity or push and pull, or sometimes it just ain't peaceful and stuff like that. And you don't know why he's pulling away and things seem distant and you seem like you're not where you were before, you're not in love like you was before and stuff like that. This be why. Because a lot of times we as women do not actually listen to what he say he need. We jump so far on the defensive, like we being attacked, to talk about what we is doing and you got a lot of buts and a lot of rebuttals, but you don't got a lot of keeping your mouth shut and understanding what he said to you. He's not trying to attack you or accuse you. He's trying to inform you of what it is that he needs from you, because he's hoping you give it to him so that he can do what? Draw closer to you, not far away. He don't feel good far away either. Trust me, he don't. He doesn't feel good when the pull-aways happen, because that's not peace. That's not peace. He wants peace, but he also has needs in this relationship that need to be met by you. And a lot of women got a problem with men stepping out on their relationships, but a lot of times these men are simply looking for that component to meet his need that he can't get through to you to give to him, that another woman is just giving and he's not asking her for it. Thank you, Anthony's Man Cave. He's not asking her. She just giving it to him. You got to listen to what he's saying. It's not just, it don't just work one way when you want to have a serious talk and then he got to listen to your concerns and all of this other type of stuff. And then when he want to voice his concerns about what he's not getting out of this marriage, you jump right on the defensive. You got to defend yourself. Now you think it's an argument. But when you were telling him about what you needed, you didn't want him to take offense to it. You just wanted him to give you what you needed. So why you get so offended when he tell you sit down and say, baby, look, and he might be upset when he say it or whatever. You ain't always calm when you saying stuff either. So he might be upset when he come and say, hey, listen, this is what's not happening. This is what I need from you. Bam, 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 bam. Instead of getting upset and feeling attacked, because we real easy to feel attacked. Instead of doing that, sit down and say, okay. And here's what you do. Here is what you do. You have an honest conversation with him. Get as much clarification from him as you can about what he needs and how, you know what I'm saying, and how he needed to be given to him. Fast and pray. That's a missing component in these relationships. Fast and pray. Ask the Most High how, if you don't know how to give him what he needs and you want to give it to him, go to your Lord and ask to show you how to get it to your husband so that peace can be had, so that happiness can be had, so that contentment can be had in this household. Ask for what you need to understand in order to give him what he's asking for. Go and get advice from married women. If you're lost on how to give what your man is asking for. Thank you again, Percy. Be honest with yourself and be honest with your man. It started falling apart because we got into these relationships dishonestly. Now when the work come, you don't want to tell him that you was dishonest. Thank you, Evie Adun. That you was dishonest about what you could do. See, I don't even accept a man's program if I know for a fact I'm not capable of implementing his program now, and I'm not capable of turning into that woman that can. I have met men who had visions and structures and stuff, and they wanted me to do it, and I couldn't do that. I'm just not built that way. Thank you, Mr. Punch Out. I wasn't the woman for him. I wasn't the woman that could help him. Wasn't nothing wrong with the structure. It's just that I wasn't that woman. And I was never gonna be that woman. And then there are men who come and say, this is my vision. This is my system. This is my order and structure. This is what my leadership looks like. This is what I've got going on. Can you do it? And you think, can I do that? I think I can do that because I like what you just said. I agree with this vision. Since I agree with this vision, let me make the necessary changes that I need to make to fit this. Because if I'm not that woman today, I'll be that woman tomorrow. Just wait on me. If I'm not that woman today, just, go read a book or something. I'll be back tomorrow. Don't enter into these relationships dishonestly. Be real. I can't be your woman. I do need to do the like dance again. Bam, 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 bam. I got 700 people and 500 likes. I got bam, 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 bam. Can I get to 650? I got 718 people watching. So that's how you get yourself together. And if you really want to help them get together, you're going to get him some A game. Some A game. A game. A game. A game. This going to help you get it right. So what is A game? A game is a male herbal solution that is going to help him with his vitality, his energy, his strength, his libido. Okay? 21 awesome herbs, no artificial ingredients, no caffeine, no animal byproducts or anything like that. So if you want to get on your A game, ladies, if you got men in your life that you want them on their A game, all you got to do is super simple. Click the link that's at the top of the chat, agameherbal.com, and you can get a 10% discount using the code Kendra10, and you can get this box of awesomeness delivered to you ASAP. A+ product, A+ service, the whole 9 yards. You will not be disappointed. I just want to thank everybody for their cash apps, for their super chats, for your attendance. Okay? Thank you guys so much. I'm going to wrap this up, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Bye-bye, Crimsonites. Hey guys, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. And if you've got more to say on the topic, leave a comment down below. Also, don't forget to support our sponsor, who so graciously supports this channel by clicking the description box and the link for A-Game at agameherbal.com. You can go ahead and get a 10% discount off of your next purchase using the code Kendra10. This has been yet another Crimson Cure production, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.